On this special event, all participants from TIP and UAD are gathering here with blissful soul and pride. Finally, we celebrate the joyful stage on the last day of the virtual exchange program under SEA-TVET. We would like to inform you that this program is live streamed with a strict commitment to health protocols in order to prevent the spread of COVID-19. This virtual event is streamed on OIA or Office of International Affairs of Universitas Ahmad Dahlan YouTube channel. So you may invite your colleague, friends, or relatives to join this virtual event via YouTube channel of OIA. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to deliver the sequence of the virtual agenda today. The first one is opening by the Master of Ceremony. It will be continued by the national anthem of Philippines and Indonesia Raya. We will have hymn of TIP and UAD, and it will be continued by welcoming speeches, photo session, testimonies from both institutions, and closing. Without any further ado, we shall begin this virtual event with anthem of the Philippines and Indonesia Raya. Ladies and gentlemen, please pay full attention to the both national anthems with respect.
Alam ng puso sa titik mo'y buhay, lupang pinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa dagatang tunog sa simoy at sa langit kong pagaw, ay hinagang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawag mo'y tagumpay na nagtitingin, pituwin at araw niya kailan ang ay magtitingin. Lumanang araw ng warhabit pagsingka, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Indonesia
Thank you. And now we will have hymn of TIP and UAD.
You sharpen my mind with knowledge and truth. You fill up my heart with gladness and joy. You lift up my life to heights I've never known. You teach me, guide me, you inspire me. You bring out the best of what I can be. You give me the strength to believe in me. You've given me wings to fly above the rest and lead me on to victory. You are my strength, my hope, my guiding light. You've added values and meaning to my life. Your teachings and caring I'll always remember. My teachers and friends I'll always treasure. I'll cherish the good times we've spent together. TIP, dear TIP, you'll be in my heart forever. You are my strength, my hope, my guiding light. You've added values and meaning to my life. Your teachings and caring I'll always remember. My teachers and friends I'll always treasure. I'll cherish the good times we've spent together. TIP, dear TIP, you'll be in my heart forever. TIP.
Thank you. To formally initiate this event, may we invite the distinguished Bapak Rusdi Umar PhD as the Vice Rector for Academic of Universitas Ahmad Dahlan to give a welcoming remark. Bapak Rusdi, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Ibu Ina.
Silakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Mangandang umaga. First of all, let us thank Allah the Almighty for blessing and guiding us into the right path for granting all means and opportunities to gather here to attend class closing ceremony short course TIP UAD between TIP and UAD. The Honorable Guest Conrado V. Navalta, Vice President for Quality Management and Strategic Initiative, Head of International Relations Office of the IP, Cynthia C. Lannes, Vice President for Academic Affairs of the IP in Quezon City, Rosalinda Valdepenas, Vice President for Academic Affairs of the IP in Manila, Dr. Marianne L. Yumul, Dean, College of Engineering and Architecture, Dean and College of Information and Technology Education of the IP in Manila, Dr. Jesusa and Padilla, Dean, College of Engineering and Architecture, and also Dean, College of Information Technology Education of the IP in Quezon City, Mr. Mandi T. Bravo, Linkage and International Relation Officer of the IP. And from UAD, we have here Dr. Sunardi, Dean of Faculty of Industrial Technology, Sri Winyarti, Vice Dean of Faculty of Industrial Technology, and also HODs from Faculty of Industrial Technology. From Ahmad Dahlan Global Engagement, we have Dr. Dwi Santoso and also Ibu Ida Puspita, MA RAS. Secondly, collaboration is the main key in this disruption era. And one of the answers to resolving it is by having a great partner or collaborator. As UAD keeps on growing and becoming a better university, the urgency to have an international partner to accommodate this is important. Through SEA-TVET, UAD is able to find several possible partners in order to fulfill what have been aspired for. SEA-TVET is one of the great programs that accommodates students all around ASEAN to have an experience both intracurricular and extracurricular program in the neighboring country, and as of this year, the Faculty of Industrial Engineering represented by Industrial Engineering and Informatic Engineering have agreed with the IP Philippines. The result of this agreement is translated into a short course program held starting from 31st of May to 10th of June. Both institutions have already agreed to send their 6 students to learn, socialize, and communicate between these two countries. The event was held for 2 weeks virtually, mostly covered in classical lectures and case study sessions. The case study was meant for both students from the IP and UAD to collaborate and finish the assigned task by the lecturer. On the 10th of June, the program was closed with the final presentation session held by industrial engineering lecturers to see how far and well the students from both institutions finished the assigned tasks. One of the biggest impact that happened with this short course is the exposure of the UAD students to international activity. Even though the event was still held virtually, but with the assigned task given by the lecturer, it could help UAD students to learn how to communicate with different students from different institutions and different countries. As of today, the program has come to a closure, but the hope of the continuation of the program remains. The main purpose of the event was to get international exposure, and also, this is our hope, to create a possibility of collaboration between two institutions, starting from an exchange program to joint research or even an international community service program. Thank you. Maraming salamat. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much for the welcoming remark, Bapak Rusdi. The upcoming speech will be from Technological Institution of Philippines. Please welcome Dr. Marian L. Yumul as the Dean College of Engineering and Architecture, Dean College of Information Technology Education in Manila of TIP. Dr. Marian L. Yumul, the microphone is yours.
Thank you. Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi.
Dr. Yusdi Umar, Vice Rector for Academic Affairs of Universitas Ahmad Dahlan. Dr. Sunardi, Dean of Faculty of Industrial Technology. Dr. Dwi Santoso, Director of Ahmad Dahlan Global Engagement. Ida Pospita, Head of International Partnership Division. Pri Winarte, Vice Dean of Faculty of Industrial Technology. Utami Ningsi Lenarti, Head of Industrial Engineering. Nor Roman and Com, Head of Informatics Engineering. Dr. Erna Astuti, Head of Chemical Engineering. Dr. Hayati Mukti Asi, Faculty Ambassador of Faculty of Industrial Technology. SEA-TVET team of Faculty of Industrial Technology. To our Vice President for Academic Affairs of Quezon City and Manila, Dr. Cynthia Sillanes, and Dr. Rosalinda P. Valdepeñas. Our Vice President for Quality Management and Strategic Initiatives, Dr. Conrado Navalta. And to all TIP officers, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I would like to thank the Universitas Ahmad Dahlan for the 2 weeks fruitful collaboration of the IE and CPE programs by sharing ideas, skills, and expertise to our dear students, which we were able to achieve our objectives by propelling our students to greater heights. Through this program, our students develop their competence in cross-cultural communications and the opportunity to experience the different academic practices. Indeed, the desired learning outcomes was able to realize even with just a short period of time. I know our program will come to an end. However, our collaboration may continue and still flourish in other areas and more collaborative projects in the future. Thank you everyone for making our program successful, and welcome again to the Technological Institute of the Philippines and Universitas Ahmad Dahlan closing ceremony of SEA-TVET Virtual Exchange Program. Salamat pagi.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Marian, for the speech. Dear all the honorable guests, before we proceed to the next agenda, there will be a picture-taking session. May we invite all the distinguished guests in this virtual room to open up your camera. Okay, everybody already on the camera?
Okay, please wait. There are 4 pages. Okay, first pages. Okay, please open your camera. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Second page. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Third page. Okay. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Please. Okay. The last page. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the photo session and also for the honorable guests. Already open your camera. Soft reminder for the honorable guests that this virtual event is streamed on OIA of Universitas Tamadahlan YouTube channel. So you may invite your friends to watch this event on OIA UAD YouTube channel. Thank you. The following agenda will be some testimony videos from students and lecturers of both institutions. Before we got to the first video, I'd like to greet Mr. Mendy T. Bravo. How are you doing, sir? Mr. Mendy?
Hi, Mamina. Yeah, good morning. I'm
Good
feeling
morning.
good.
Yeah, thank you for having us and for the great day today. The first testimony will be from TIP students and in UAD. So please. Yeah, Mr. Mandi, is the video ready for us?
Yeah, Miss Girly, can you start? Share your screen. Thank you.
Welcome to the opening ceremony of the Industrial Engineering, Informatics Engineering, and Computer Engineering Virtual Student Exchange Program between Technological Institute of the Philippines and Universitas Ahmad Dalan. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Okay, thank you, student from IAUAD that will be conducting the event in TIP.
All right, thank you very much. There you have it, our UAD Industrial Engineering Exchange students. Now, moving forward, let's have the UAD Informatics Engineering.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
There you have it, our exchange students from the TIP Manila Industrial Engineering. There you have it, our TIP Quezon City Industrial Engineering Exchange students.
These are the TIP Manila CPE Student Exchange Program.
Yes, I think maintain a problem-solving focus because by having problem-solving skills, we can identify the problem and find out why it doesn't work and expect.
Okay, I think the
Muhammad.
second one is share a sense of common purpose. Because by having a clear goals by all of the team, we can know what they have to aim for and they have to achieve.
Good day everyone, we are the Group 1 and I am Romjelica Castro. Together with the UAD students Larissa Gali Arisiwi Martaji Buana, Wahyu Aji Pamungkas, and the TIP students Art Jeffries Castillo, Carmela Corona, Christian Jess Garinga, Jomari Erasca.
Today we're going to present a case study about Ajax project next. So for the members of this case study from UAD, we have Muhammad Isan and Rizky Pratama Putra. While from TIP, we have Jamerol Gerard Harold Laya, Levi Christian Palilio, and myself, Franklin Nazareno.
Group number 3, we have Lufti Aji and Farisa Noor, and from TIP we have Jana, Samantha, and Vincent.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Rainier, and this afternoon, I'd like to welcome everyone for today's peer tutoring activity.
Good day. My name is Teyes Penueva, one of your tutors for today's session. Our topic is about solving linear programming model using Lindo software.
Let me introduce our peer tutors who will teach us about the Minitab software.
I'm Stephanie Christine Landicho, a fourth-year peer tutor for today's session.
Today, we will learn about Minitab.
Team 1, Team KFC.
Sanders.
Team number 2, Team Ding Ang Bato.
Darna.
Our next group would be Team Majestic.
Bam.
Bam. Okay. Next, we have Team 4, Barabas.
Five.
Okay, very good. How about Team 5, Uniteam?
That's their power word.
That's your power word, Aji, and the team? Okay. And last but certainly not the least, Team 6 is Migoreng.
Noodles.
The third place for Managing X will go to Team Barabas. Okay, congratulations, Team Barabas.
We have team number 5, Migoreng. And congratulations,
Team Ding Ang Bato. So congratulations, Team 2.
Yay!
Okay. Ding Ang Bato.
Darna.
Darna.
Afternoon to the exchange students in Indonesia. Welcome to the Philippines, virtually, at least virtually. Okay, let's have an example. A simulation of queuing systems. Let's look at the concept of a queuing system.
Okay, so ProModel is one of the simulation software, popular simulation software used in industrial engineering.
Okay, welcome to Lean Six Sigma as an organization development intervention. Just like what I've mentioned, I'll be your teacher and facilitator for the course. My name is JP Tenerife. I'm an assistant professor from the IE program.
Your facilitator, Engineer Ricardo P. Rabon. Question: what industry is problem-free? Do we have an industry which is a problem-free? Like, for instance, a refinery. In refineries, there's a lot of problems there actually. The equipment that gets breakdown every so often, scheduling of maintenance, you name it. There's a lot of problems going on in the refinery. When we say Lean Six Sigma, we're thinking of combination of Lean and Six Sigma, of course. But what comes to mind is the improvement of the process. So in that case, it's a methodology.
Just for you to learn more about DMAIC, so this is the first one. This is actually more well-known and the most commonly used methodology or most commonly used approach when it comes to introducing Lean Six Sigma project methodology, wherein we try to define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. The process of defining the elements pertains now to problem identification or problem definition. We try to define also the possible items to be improved in the inputs, the outputs. Let's try to define the customer needs, the process associated with the problem.
We have a walkie po. Lasa po. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Thank you po.
Say I love you, girly.
I love you, girly. I love you, girly.
See, oh, girly, you have an instant boyfriend. Two instant boyfriends, girly. See?
I would like to welcome you to the IE Research and Design Project Colloquium. Our first session of the program is the presentation of the undergraduate studies. Let's keep the ball rolling for our second session of the event. Let's give it up to the UAD exchange students. The last session of our event is the presentation of the project design of the both campus, the TIP-QC and the TIP Manila. Mabuhay! This exchange program opens opportunities for all of us, especially me, to learn new things about my program, the Industrial Engineering, and to know the culture of Indonesia with the exchange students. As a student body, I was ecstatic to meet our Indonesian friends and felt extremely excited about every opportunity and activity of this program. I have learned so much throughout this program with the UAD students and shared my knowledge with everyone. You know what? It is tough to choose my favorite part of this program because all of it was very remarkable for me. Still, if I had to choose one, my most favorite would be the IE Research and Project Design Colloquium because I was really grateful to be the host of the event with the UAD students and the TIP community as well. I want to show my deepest gratitude to TIP and UAD for making this program a reality. It made us feel that we can unite despite facing a pandemic. I hope to visit your beautiful country soon and always remember that you are welcome here in the Philippines. See you soon, guys. Thank you and terima kasih.
Even though the setup is virtual, it was a great experience. As a student body, I'm glad to meet new people and assist them to the fullest of my capabilities. Also, I would like to express my appreciation to all the people and professors who contributed so much time and effort to make this virtual exchange student program possible. It was an event that both enjoyable and interactive.
I want to thank the event's organizers, especially the Industrial Engineering Department of TIP. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me, and I am grateful. I was nervous because TIP and Universitas Ahmad Dahlan Indonesia were in partnership in this event. By helping exchange students, I am able to learn a lot. UAD friends and us also exchanged cultures. I've mostly seen the lectures for our following electives, and I will cherish every moment of this beautiful experience.
The virtual exchange program is a very special experience and memory I will treasure. There are 4 reasons as to why I have mentioned that. First, I was able to have the opportunity to learn and know more about Indonesia, not only its history but also its people. Second, I was able to make new friends and interact with them. Third, we were able to share our culture, knowledge, and virtual setup class experience. Fourth, from this exchange program, we were able to inspire and witness both TIP and UAD students grow. With that, I would like to congratulate and thank the organizers who made this event possible.
Mabuhay! I am Katrina Ansi Ferrer.
I am Darren Ana Miscoto.
And we are one of your student peers in the SEA-TVET Virtual Student Exchange Program from TIP Manila.
The learnings I had equipped with me during the course of this program were beyond the lessons that were taught and discussed. Being able to be part of the student exchange program has opened doors not only for me, but for the exchange student and student peers to learn, prosper, and collaborate with other people, now our so-called friends, to find solutions to the assessments that were given to us. Everyone became a leader in their own ways, and everyone made sure that nobody gets left behind.
Being part of this exchange student program enables me to exhibit higher degrees of awareness, acceptance of cultural diversity, and increase in cultural capital. I learned also how people are so kind and generous in helping one another, especially if one student here. I was only a student here and gained new friends and learned some words from their country.
Overall, the experience is game-changing for me because this virtual student exchange program had made me do things I didn't think I could do. Learning from this experience was extra special because of our friends from Indonesia, and I hope to see them very soon.
overall, the experience is worthwhile and fun. If I were given a chance to be part of this program again, I would grab it. And hoping that I am an exchange student and not a student peer anymore. I am also looking forward that someday I will be able to go to Indonesia to discover and experience their culture. And someday I wish I would be able to tour our newfound friends here in the Philippines.
From the bottom of our hearts, terima kasih banyak, Universitas Ahmad Dahlan Indonesia and Technological Institute of the Philippines.
Wow, thank you very much, Mr. Mendy and TIP students as well. That was a very great video actually. I can feel that they enjoy the virtual course. The next video is from UAD students.
Ma'am Ina, sorry.
Yeah?
We have another one for the computer or informatics engineering.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, there we go. So we have college tier 1, 2. Okay, salary is shown in relationship. College GPA, college city tier, shown here.
I don't have to transform this into
Not really. And you can push it back into, yeah.
Yes, good. So the highest is?
Yeah, so the highest is basically art with 81 for the month of June in the year.
This is the month order. Okay. So 2019, 2021. Very good. Okay, can you explain your dashboard?
Here po, I use the Salesforce. So basically,
that you learn something that you can use for your data analysis.
Hello guys, I'm Kerwin Jov Ramos and I'm one of the student bodies from the Computer Engineering Department for this virtual student exchange program. So what we do is assist our newfound friends from UAD, Kito, Rona, and Ilham in this program. So for the past 2 weeks, we tackled topics that will ultimately lead us to creating a storyboard using Python programming and different visualization programs such as Google Studio and Tableau. This really is a great experience for me to learn about data science topics such as dataset analysis, web scraping, and learning on how to use visualization software, among other things. So I did this alongside our UAD exchange students, sharing our ideas and insights on the topics that we discussed and working together to finish the task at hand. So this program really is a great opportunity for all of us students that was involved, be it as an exchange student or a student body.
Along with the compatibility of the devices.
So here are the testing videos for our device.
in 2019 and 2021 respectively.
So in this slide, you can see that we tested it ourselves by performing a role play captured in the CCTV.
Is the appearance of our kiosk. Alongside, on the right side is a VNC view of the interface that is presented on the touch screen input of the kiosk. In first, a user can select.
To start, get a cup and fill it with soil, just enough for the soil to fully submerge the pins of the NPK sensor. So once you can see that that the soil can fully submerge the pin of the NPK sensor, saturate it with water.
May I call on Anchito Setyawan Ardiansha from our Student Exchange Program to give a few words on the team's presentation today.
Yeah, there's nothing much that I can say other than I think from all the groups, they have done like a very good presentation.
These presentations are the outcomes of a series of webinars and peer tutoring which started last May 31, 2022. Our exchange students were partnered with TIP Quezon City students. They are to create a storyboard about some issues in Southeast Asia. The data sets are from different sources recommended by the ASEAN Data Science Explorers.
Today I'm going to be presenting about youth unemployment in Southeast Asia, empowerment of the youth sector, and contributing to the economic growth of Southeast Asian countries. In 2020, Cambodia has the decrease on GDP growth with minus 3.15. The youth in Southeast Asia as 15 to 24 have been facing a tough labor market.
Addressing the water crisis in Southeast Asia to be presented by Pangestica Rana Lianasa with her partner, Jerome Marbebe.
Some 829,000 people are estimating the death each year from the diarrhea is a result of unsafe drinking water. The data show that generally a high performance in drinking water and sanitation services, the lower rate of the death due to the diarrhea and unsafe water.
Thank you for coming to this presentation. An honor to meet you here. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ilo Bajaloka, and I'm exchange student from Ahmad Dahlan University, and from my buddy is Julian Santos, an Acceleron G program from Technological Institute of the Philippines. As you can see in the graph, the UNTAD B2C e-commerce index measure and economy preparedness to support online shopping. The use of plastic in e-commerce is increasing year on year, helped by the pandemic.
Hello everyone, I'm Jericho De Los Reyes, and I was one of the buddies assigned to Mr. Anguito and his classmate during the synchronous sessions. I was able to assist Anguito during the data visualization seminars, wherein we were introduced to different platforms such as Google Studio and Tableau, in creating a storyboard focusing on the issues affecting ASEAN countries. I helped my buddy create a storyboard focusing on youth unemployment in Southeast Asia. We had fun on and off the conference, and sometimes we threw some jokes at each other to lessen the stress. All in all, it was a fun and eye-opening experience. I saw how all of them were enthusiastic about the topics when we were in the breakout rooms, and how participative they were in creating the storyboards. It was indeed an unforgettable experience. It's been such a fantastic few days, and I wouldn't trade it anything for the world. Although challenging, I've learned so many things and grow in unexpected ways in such a short period. Thank you TIP and UAD for this experience.
To our three newfound friends, to Gito, to Rona, and to Ilham, we hope that you carry the learnings.
So once again, thank you for attending our event, UAD TIP Presentations of Project. We hope that everyone is motivated and encouraged to do our best towards betterment. Let us be inspired to continue working and innovating to the future.
Okay, is that all? Mr. Mandy?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was, yeah, very great video from the TIP students. And now we are going to have the video from UAD students in TIP.
Hello, my name is Jerome Alapad, and here I would like to talk about my experience of the past 2 weeks being an exchange student here in UAD. The first week, we have learned the introduction and the basics of computer vision and deep learning. We have learned different techniques on classifying objects and faces through machine learning and deep learning. Our professors also took us to some websites to show machine learning and how to train machine learning models easily. Two of the websites to look at machine learning while playing games are called AutoDraw and QuickDraw with Google. Now, the website on creating a quick and easy machine learning model is called Teachable Machines with Google. After this, we have learned on how to do image classification and object detection on Google Colab. After the classes on image classification and object detection, we also have now classes with Tkinter where we program real-time facial detection and facial recognition. In here, we also program real-time object detection. Tkinter is used for us to give out our project, to have a GUI. Now I commend our professors for helping us, especially on the times where we are encountering problems with our programs. Especially that one time where my TensorFlow module is not working properly. Without further ado, I would like to greatly thank UAD and TIP for letting me experience this wonderful exchange program and cultural exchange where I have learned a lot about informatics engineering and Indonesia. Bye-bye.
Good morning, magandang umaga or salamat pagi. I am Rupert Conor Madrid, a computer engineering student from TIP, Quezon City, one of the exchange students to Universitas Samantalan, and I enjoyed my time in this 2-week virtual student exchange program. And the teachers were all very helpful. They were kind, and whenever we had any problems, uh, they would help us figure out those problems. Uh, it like even though it was rather short, learning about data science and even Indonesia in general was quite uh, enjoyable. Uh, despite just having like 2 or 3 hours every day uh, learning. And one of the best things I was able to experience here in this 2-week program was the uh, virtual uh, exchange program that happened during Wednesday, June 8th. I learned more about their culture, the food, the uh, their beautiful sites, especially in the Yogyakarta region, and uh, yeah, the culture in Indonesia, even their language. I was quite surprised to learn about everything, the similarities and differences between Indonesia and the Philippines, and uh, yeah, it it was a, it this 2-week program was a lot of fun, and I was glad that was able to take part in it, and yeah, that is all. Uh, thank you.
Good day to whoever is listening. I'm Christian John Caboteriano, a third-year computer engineering student at the IP Quezon City. I would like to tell the story of my 2 weeks virtual experience as an exchange student in Universitas Amagalan, or UAD. For the first 3 days, we were introduced to deep learning and how its underlying concepts and techniques make the magic happen. The thing that I learned that I like the most are websites like Teachable Machines by Google. It can train a model in less than a minute when I was used to hours upon hours of training. Then, The next 2 days, we were given lab exercises with Jupyter notebooks dense with information. I really commend our instructor for the way he taught allows us to really understand the Python codes inside. He was also helpful when problems arise while we were running the notebooks. Then, lastly, for the last 2 days, I spent creating and presenting my project to a panel. Of course, we were not just taught about deep learning, but also about the rich and vibrant culture in Indonesia. I managed to meet very interesting people sharing about many things in Indonesia, from their rich history, beautiful destinations, and famous cuisine. I also learned a lot about Yogyakarta itself, the home of UAD. So much so that I wish that this event was face-to-face. So I would have had a wonderful time there. That is my experience within these 2 short but fruitful weeks. The experience was educational, but was also fascinating. It really tickled both my love for data science and my love for learning about other people's culture and history. I enjoyed my time, and I hope that in the future, my fellow TIP students would have experienced this not in their home, but on UAD itself and the bustling streets of Yogyakarta. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. And now we are going to have the testimony video from the UAD students in the IP.
The activity that I like the most is during the managerial engineer because we can practice group cohesiveness and can interact more with the participants.
I really like about the activities because we can study together with the IP student. And the most fun activities is on first week in Friday because the day that we have so many entertainments. And the most valuable thing is when we discuss and work together with the IP student to achieve the success.
I learned a lot in the student exchange program. I learned about the culture of Filipino. Philippines is an amazing and convenient country. I do learn something valuable and understand how important it is to learn English.
It's very exciting to me because I can learn project management, operation research, how to use software, which is Lingo, Minitab, and also I can learn how to speak Tagalog. And I hope in the future, UAD and TIP can be continued the relationship.
Hi. This is a great program for students who want to gain experience, knowledge, and good relationship with other students. I think this program also can motivation us to always learn and keep learning. Thank you.
All right, that was the testimony from the students. And now we are going to have the testimony from the lecturers. And the first lecture testimony is from UAD.
This virtual student exchange program Batch 5 is facilitated by SEA-TVET.
There are 6 students from TIP and 6 students from UAD who take this program.
This short course contains some topics which are sustainable manufacturing, lean manufacturing, LCA, risk management, reverse logistics, and green product design.
This program takes 2 weeks, consists of classical lecture and case study session.
This program creates many benefits.
For the students, they can feel different styles of education. They also can improve their language skill. And last but not least, they can make new friends from other countries. For the universities, this program can strengthen educational relation between Universitas Ahmad Dahlan and Technological Institute of the Philippines.
The biggest benefit of SEA-TVET for the study program is the arrival of the international students to Universitas Ahmad Dahlan. As we all know, SEA-TVET always having international students to come to one institution and another. By doing this, it will increase the accreditation for both the institution and the study program with the arrival of the international students.
We hope that this collaboration is not only for student exchange program, but also for lecturer exchange program, research collaborations, and also community service. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
All right. Thank you for the video from the lectures of UAD. And now we move to testimony video from TIP lectures regarding this virtual exchange program.
Good day everyone, I am Jamila and I'm a Viñante, 4th year industrial engineer from Technological Institute of the Philippines, Manila. In my 2 weeks at this students exchange program, I've gained a notable learning experience in some of the best practices in this field like Lean Manufacturing, Lean Six Sigma, Sustainable Manufacturing, LCA, Waste Management, Reverse Logistic, and Green Project Design. We have created 4 outputs or analysis regarding these topics to apply and share the knowledge that I've learned along with other students for this program. One of my takeaways in this program is about sustainable manufacturing, which is very connected to industrial engineering field that state that the designers will continuously need to face the challenges of the world with reduced and much more expensive resources. However, sustainable future is still possible, and TFIS, TFIE, and other university with a key strategy help to achieve it.
Hi, I'm Edlin D. Pangilinan, an industrial engineering student from the Technological Institute of the Philippines, Manila. In this change program, I learned some key takeaways that we should always remember and always think about it. And one of these best key takeaways that I will present in this video is that having an opportunity is a great experience and a training grounds for us. I could say that this is a training grounds for us since this exchange program enables us to expand our network and enhances our communication skills, which is very important in our future career or being a professional. We should always attain networking or a good relationship to our boss, to our workmates. So I could somehow relate that this exchange program expand our network, such as we have new friends from Indonesia and meet other professors from the said country. Also, it makes me a new experience, which is very important to me as a industrial engineering to have the experience so that I will be oriented in my future career.
Hi everyone, I am Rain Angie Perez, a 4th year Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering student at the Technological Institute of the Philippines, Manila, or TIP Manila. In the span of 2 weeks in this exchange program between TIP and UAD or Universitas Ahmad Dahlan, Indonesia, I have furthered my knowledge about the topics of Lean Six Sigma, Lean Manufacturing, Sustainable Manufacturing, Reverse Logistics, Space Management, and Green Design, and that is because of the sharing of knowledge and experiences of all the professors of UAD. And I think one of the key takeaways I have learned from this exchange program is the SEM, or Structural Equation Modeling. We didn't dive further into the topic, but I think that is something new to me that I might learn to read and understand more after this exchange program. And we have created a total of 4 case study analysis, as well as our other activities and assignments.
So the most interesting and memorable experience that I've learned and experienced in this student exchange program is how our group communicates when doing assigned activities for us. Because we did not do our task as a member of the team, but also because we create a friendship in this student exchange program. When we are communicating, we are not just talking about the activity, but we are also asking questions on our curiosity in each country. We always laugh all the time in our group chat because Fauzan and Warda are both joker. Me and Pearl are so happy and thankful that they become our group mates because they make this program interesting and memorable.
Being an exchange student is already a memorable thing happened in my life. But of course, under this program, there are some experiences that happen which is made me fun, and one of these is when students from Indonesia present their culture, their beliefs, their food, and so on. And it makes me more exciting to visit their country soon. And also, the best part that I've never forget is that having a new friends from Indonesia, wherein we can able to add ourselves from we add ourselves in Instagram, we follow each other. So in this part, I could say that I made fun because my friends was expanded.
The most interesting about this exchange program is how we managed to finish all of our case study analysis despite our other academic responsibilities in TIP, like our design project. And what interests me most is the studying culture of UAD students, which I hope I can visit someday. And the most memorable experiences were the times that I and my group mates, one from TIPQC and two students from UAD, are talking about our activities and of course the overall chit-chats that's happening in the Zoom with the professors of UAD.
So hello again, I would like to thank all the teachers, staffs, and other people involved in this preparation of this student exchange program and those advisors or professors that share their knowledge to us. This event will not be possible without your effort and time. I would also like to thank the students involved in this student exchange program, especially my group mates, Team Apatex. Thank you everyone, especially to the professors who share their knowledge to us, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to be part of this program. Take care everyone, and I hope we see each other someday.
So, my advice to the future exchange student is that grab the opportunity. Yes, this is a great opportunity to us since like what I've said earlier, it will serve as our training grounds in our future career. And also, it really expands our network. In addition, there are some advices such as you should showcase your skills and able to make the things easier, and other country will know about you. We all sooner or later maybe they will interest about you and they will invite you in their company. So it is good to express or to show your skills too.
This exchange program made me a better future industrial engineer, in not just the learnings, but the relationship and bond I have built with my fellow students. And they have nothing but kind and warm people towards me. And we might have different races, but I think the power of thirst for knowledge is what attracts us towards one another. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much UAD professors, UAD students, and as well as TIP students and professors that made this possible for me. Again, thank you so much and see you all in person someday.
Yeah. Thank you, girly. By the way, Ma'am Ina and team, this video it came from the testimonials of our outbound students. So we have also another remaining videos for another outbound testimony, and then it will be followed by the testimonials of our lecturer.
Okay.
So yeah, thank you, girly. You can continue.
Thank you, Mr. Mandi.
To start with, I'd like to introduce myself. I am Christian Emrala, but you can call me Cha. I am in my final year in my bachelor's degree in Industrial Engineering at Technological Institute of the Philippines, Quezon City campus. My field of interest are operations management, engineering management, and research development. The SEA Virtual Student Exchange Program is a 2 weeks program conducted via virtual setup, and the activities I have participated and involved with are the following. First, I have attended cultural session hosted by TIP and cultural session hosted by UAD. I have also participated in online class in Lean Manufacturing, Lean Six Sigma, Sustainable Manufacturing, Life Cycle Assessment, Waste Management, Reverse Logistics, and Green Product Design. The lessons gave me a deep understanding on the other side of industrial engineering approaches and tools that I wasn't familiar with. Aside from class session, we also have 4 workshop sessions on case analysis on sustainable manufacturing, waste management, reverse logistics, and green product design. What I like the most in the exchange program is the discussion part of all the lecture with different exciting topics. I like it simply because it widens my knowledge and it gives me new insight and new perspective about things are one of the most beneficial activities during the exchange since it provides me with fresh information, broadens my critical thinking, and improves my the exchange program is made more fascinating and memorable with the student collaboration through workshop sessions where we get to think, share, collaborate, and discuss our ideas on the case analysis that we are working on. The exchange program is short, yet it was full of great learning experiences, even it is done through virtual setup. During the exchange program, I was exposed to meet new people and get engaged with them. I have also learned new IE tools, approaches, and techniques. I have learned the need to face problems outside my usual network of support and comfort zone. I've learned how to speak my ideas through group discussion, even though I am scared to make mistakes. I have also learned to listen, accept, and understand new perspectives, new ideas from other people. Virtual exchange program brings me virtually to other countries to make a new connection over the internet. Through cross-cultural collaboration, I feel prouder of myself and I am proud to be a product of TIP. I am very happy to be part of the SEA-TVET exchange program and experience the international education exposure. It was once in a lifetime opportunity, and as a graduating student, it is a great learning experience to end my journey having earned a global competency. I was exposed to many learning styles, and this opportunity prepares me as an industrial engineering to the roles and possibilities in this changing and globalized world. I'd like to express my gratitude to the SEA-TVET exchange program and my home institution, which is TIP, and of course the UAD for allowing me to experience this kind of opportunity.
My learning experience and reflection as an IE exchange student. Hello everyone, I'm Shara Friesman Nagbanag. I am a 4th year graduating industrial engineering student from Technological Institute of the Philippines, Quezon City. During the exchange program, I participated in the opening and cultural session in which I met the students and officers from Universitas Ahmad Dahlan. In our meeting, several courses are discussed by different lecturers from UAD. This includes Lean Manufacturing in Six Sigma, Sustainable Manufacturing, Life Cycle Assessment, Waste Management, Reverse Logistics, and Green Product Design. There are also several workshops conducted in which we are teamed up to do a case study on a journal article based on the course discussed. For the first workshop, my team prepared a case study about sustainable manufacturing. The second workshop is about waste management. The third workshop is reverse logistics, and the last one is green product design. What I like the most, what programs, activities I found the most valuable, and why. And my answer is lectures and workshops because it enhances my knowledge in various industrial engineering courses, it presents new concepts to learn, it improves my communication skills, and it allows me to make new friends. As a whole, I learned various IE courses through the Virtual Student Exchange Program, which allows me to view concepts and scenarios from different perspectives and apply various IE tools and techniques. In terms of my experience as a virtual exchange student at UAD, attending classes and meeting Universitas Ahmad Dahlan students and lecturers was a wonderful experience. They welcomed us warmly and made certain we were enjoying the program. They are also friendly and approachable. Making new friends and casually conversing with them is also a memorable experience. Additionally, before, I'm just presenting in front of my classmates or co-TIPians, but now I am able to do virtual presentations to the lecturers and students from Indonesia. For my reflection, we are fortunate because the internet allows us to connect from one country to another. Although there is a COVID-19 pandemic, it does not hinder our passion to learn and improve our knowledge and skills in our field. I'm extremely grateful for the opportunity to participate in the SEA-TVET Student Exchange Program. program. As a graduating student, this once-in-a-lifetime exposure to education and culture from a different country is something that I can be proud of as a student. Truly, TIPNs are trained to compete on a global scale. Aside from learning technical aspects, this program also enhanced my interpersonal and communication skills. Lastly, we should be confident and not be afraid to step outside of our comfort zone because this might help us to build connections and have a new rewarding experiences. Thank you. Maraming salamat. Teddy Makasi.
Learning experiences and reflection on student exchange program with Universitas Ahmad Dahlan, Indonesia. Hi, I am Per de la Peña. I am a 4th-year BS Industrial Engineering student from the Technological Institute of the Philippines, Quezon City. During the opening ceremony, I was able to meet the exchange student from TIP and UAD and then get a look at the schedule of the program for 2 weeks. It was a great morning for me as I was able to know some information on what to expect with the program and prepare myself for future activities. During the first day with Sir Susanto discussing lean manufacturing and Sir Fashal discussing Lean Six Sigma, I was able to get more to see the topic's application in Indonesian case studies. I learned the practices of lean manufacturing at PT Mage Andalan Kalasan with the hospital equipment and furniture. Also, the discussion about Lean Six Sigma allowed me to recall Lean Six Sigma, which was also taught in TAP. Meanwhile, the other discussions about sustainable manufacturing with Prof. Effendi and Ms. Hayati made me understand its application to UTEM or University Technical Malaysia Malacca and as well as to the case study presented by Ms. Hayati, which are both great presentations. Waste management is also a great topic discussed by Ma'am Utami where I got to know the situation of waste in Indonesia and their waste management systems. Then life cycle assessment with Bam Tadita is another good topic where we discussed the case study about reducing the environmental impacts of a product. Reverse logistics with Ma'am City made me learn more about the topic since we are currently taking up a supply chain management course and it is related to that. Green product design by Sir Oka is the last topic where I learned about sustainable practices in Indonesia and shared about the practices here in the Philippines. The classes are very valuable as I learned a lot about different topics relating to lean manufacturing, green production, and logistics with the sample case studies, which as well I could apply in the future. There was a lot to learn and practice with the activities given for the class. The workshops with Ma'am Fatma, Ma'am Utami, Ma'am Siti, and Sir Miko which I liked the most as I was able to meet new friends from UAD and communicate with them from group discussion and presentation for the case study. With the final presentation, I was able to showcase our output for our chosen topic. They also made a program where they shared their culture with us TIP students and I had a good time talking with them about the Philippines and learning more about Yogyakarta. I also had fun with the culture presentation as we were able to present about the Philippines and let them know about our country. Getting an opportunity to be part of the exchange student program at UAD allowed me to learn more and experience other cultures of studying with UAD as an IE student. This opportunity will always be part of my journey as an IE and I will always go back on how those 2 weeks helped me and gave me one of the best opportunities in my life. I thank the Technological Institute of the Philippines, especially our department head for all the guidance as well as the instructors from UAD and my classmates in the exchange program. This has been all. Thank you for listening. Maraming salamat po.
All right. Wow, that was very significant and wonderful video from the IP student and the lecturer as well.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Rafanisa. I will give a testimonial about this program. My experience in this program, I'm so excited because this is new experience in joining this program, but I'm a little worried because my English is not very good. When I found out about the course subject, I also received this lesson at my campus, but it was still only the basic. In this course, I had the opportunity to learn about computer security more deeply. And during the online meeting, the professor was very helpful in explaining the material. And I also had the opportunity to make a presentation with friends from TIP. Uh, they were also very kind by helping in making presentation and also good in responding. I hope to continue to communicate well with them in the future after this program is finished. From this course, I learned that it's very important to know about computer security as well, as in analyzing it to be safe from dangers of the internet. Thank you very much for the opportunity and the support of friends given to me with this program. It's very helpful for me. And see you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Is there any still video from the
Continuing fast and
from the
easily
informatic engineering?
student program. Even if it was just for a short while, it was an enjoyable experience for me. Rafa and I learned a lot of new information about the core subject, and we also learned about a different way we can study. It was fun and stressing week at the same time, but it was a pleasant experience for me. Um, it was my it was my first time participating in the exchange student program, so I would like to thank my UAD study partner for sharing new knowledge with me and also having time and for playing with me after finishing our case study. I would like to thank everyone who contributed to this research once more. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Dilan Magdilan from Ahmad Dahlan University or UAD, Indonesia. I am here because I joined the program exchange student from UAD TIP. So I want to make some testimonials about this program. I think this program is very good. I can make a new friend from another country, especially from ASEAN, and then add insight to the cybersecurity. Even my specialization is not cybersecurity, but the material from the lecture and the prof is very good. And also, the students from the IB are helpful for me because I can study from them too. I hope this program can be continued for the future. Uh, from me, it's enough, and thank you.
Hi, my name is James Mess and from TIP Manila. And first of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank TIP, Engineer Nipas, and Engineer Enriquez for choosing me, and some of my classmates to be part of this exchange student program. It's been a fun and stressing week at the same time. Doing a walkthrough is said to be an easy type of activity, but in our course together with my partner from UAD is both a challenge and a fun activity. We've discovered a lot of new knowledge and skills and understands tasks that are, how can I say, needed in our course, and many types of new discoveries while doing while doing the said activity. It's a fun experience actually. I've never been a part of this type of program, and uh, it's actually my first time being a representative for handling exchange student programs. So I would like to thank my newfound friend from UAD from his sharing his knowledge their from their culture to their day-to-day life in Indonesia. And again, I would like to thank everyone who has been part of this journey. Thank you.
Okay, let me introduce myself first. My name is Rizky Pramadi Rosalin. I'm from Indonesia. I'm from Amadalan University. So about this student exchange program, it's been a really fun for me. I have a lot of new Philippine friends. I have a lot of new knowledge about cybersecurity and how to use Wireshark. Yeah, I'm really thankful for that. And I'm I want to thank you to Sir Nipas. I want to thank you to my buddy too, Maria Chaisan Biko, to teach me how to use Wireshark and explain everything about the cybersecurity and yeah, explaining in detail about the Wireshark too. So I want to thank you too to all of my Philippine friends, all of my program friends. Even when this program ends, I hope we all still be friends and we can meet each other in the future, I guess. So that's all from me. See you in the future.
First of all, I want to thank Ma'am Jen and Sir Nipas for giving me an opportunity to experience this student exchange program, specifically being a buddy of Rizky. And it has been fun for me. I have added new Indonesians to my friend list, and doing a case study for the course CPA 315 with one has let me know that we have similarities despite the difference in nationality. One is about having an alarm to wake up early in the morning, but instead of waking up, we often turn off the alarm and then continue sleeping. Doing the activity with them let me showcase my pangmalakasang English for us to understand each other. Again, I want to extend my thanks for this opportunity, and even when this program ends, I hope we all remain friends and greet each other from time to time.
Alright, is that all for the video? Or maybe there is any other video for this virtual agenda?
Hello, I'm Christian John Kibotoriano, a third-year computer engineering student from the Technological Institute of the Philippines, Quezon City. I took up data science as a track elective, and I am also the secretary for the Department Student Council for CPE, as well as a scholar for both TIP and DOST.
Hello, my name is Jerome Christian Alapag, a third-year computer engineering student specializing in data science from Technological Institute of the Philippines, Quezon City. I am also the treasurer of the Department Student Council for Computer Engineering. Hello.
Hello, my name is Hubert Conrad Madrid, a third-year computer engineering student specializing in data science from Technological Institute of the Philippines, Quezon City. I'm also the auditor of the Computer Engineering Department Student Council for the school year of 2021 to 2022.
There were a lot of activities done during this program. On the educational side, we have the introduction to computer vision and deep learning, image classification, object detection, collab notebook exercises, and project presentation. On the cultural side, we have the cultural exchange session and a dedicated virtual cultural day. The activity that I enjoyed the most was the cultural exchange session. This allowed me to talk to my Indonesian peers and UAD instructors and exchange facts about Indonesian and Philippine food, localities, and culture. The activity that I found the most valuable is the introduction to computer vision and deep learning. This is because I was introduced to the extremely useful tool that is Teachable Machines by Google. I don't know how, but this website generates models within a minute when I'm used to hours upon hours of training to generate a model.
During the student exchange program, I participated in different activities such as the intro to classification, image classification, object detection, and deploying application with UI with Tkinter, and virtual cultural exchange. I have found the classes on object detection and deploying applications with Tkinter extremely enjoyable. In these classes, we created models that can detect and recognize objects and faces. I also found these events valuable as not only we have learned to detect and recognize images, but directly from our webcam in real time.
During this exchange program, I participated in cultural exchange sessions and activities involving image classification and object detection. What I liked the most are the Google Colab classes that we had that involved these data science topics. It was a lot of fun seeing how detection and recognition works and how the computer classified the data it was given. I also enjoyed hearing about the Indonesian culture, and I was glad to share the culture here in the Philippines with them.
For what I have learned from the student exchange program, I learned about image classification and object detection via the introduction to these topics. Where I learned the most though were the collab exercises. The notebook was packed with deeds to author Mr. Adhi Prahara, we also learned a lot of useful tools regarding deep learning. Aside from teachable machines, I also learned about MT-CNN, a model that can distinguish a specific person's face even with only one sample image, and hyperband for hyperparameter tuning. Of course, we didn't just learn about deep learning, but also about Indonesia thanks to the cultural exchange programs. We were introduced to Indonesia's flavorful food, jaw-dropping destinations, and vibrant culture. Not only that, but we were also introduced to Yogyakarta, the home of UAD.
I have learned how classification works on data, and how to create machine learning models from scratch, and how to deploy these models in a program with GUI using tkinter. I have also learned that there are different TensorFlow modules that we can use, especially if there is no GPU used in an AMD machine. A tech tip for everyone, use TensorFlow-CPU.
Throughout the 2-week program, I learned about image classification and object detection, topics that are involved in deep learning and data science. Additionally, I learned about using tkinter to deploy the applications that use these concepts. I learned about several tuning methods such as random search and hyperband tuning that help in saving time, and various tools online that greatly help creating a dataset such as Teachable Machine. I also learned about the various cultural differences between the Philippines and Indonesia. Despite being different countries, there were a lot of things that were similar yet had different meaning, such as the language and the food.
My reflection on this program is that I entered it with high expectations. Since we were still in the pandemic, a face-to-face setup would be nearly impossible. We also found that the program will only run for 2 weeks. So I wondered, could our host university deliver a memorable experience that is not only full of learning, but is also fun? Will I also be able to know about Indonesian food without tasting it, tourist spots without visiting, and Indonesian culture without being there myself, since these are experiences that come with being an exchange student? Suffice to say, Universitas Ahmad Dahlan delivered on all my expectations. They delivered a program where I learned a lot of new things, not only in deep learning, but also about Indonesia. They gave us an experience that is best described as short but sweet.
The exchange program surpassed my expectations. In just a span of 2 weeks, the schedule was jam-packed with learning about computer vision and deep learning. I have obtained a lot of useful learnings and ideas. I also commend our professors from Universitas Ahmad Dahlan for making the classes fun and for helping us, especially when we encountered problems in our programs.
All in all, I've learned a lot from our host university, UAD. I would like to thank our professors for being kind and helpful whenever I was stuck in a problem during the lessons. I'm also thankful that despite just 2 weeks of this exchange student program, I was looking forward day to day to attend sessions filled with learnings and excitement.
I thank TIP and UAD for giving me this memorable experience, and I hope my classmates will experience these in the future, not in their homes, but face to face. Thank you.
I would like to thank UAD and TIP for giving us this great opportunity and for letting me experience this wonderful exchange program.
I would like to thank both UAD and TIP for granting this opportunity to me, and I hope that in the future there will be similar programs to come for the younger students.
Wow, wow, and wow again. That was a very amazing and awesome video. I saw my face there. Anyway, I'm sure that they have great experience in this virtual course. I'd like to inform you again and again that this virtual event is streamed on YouTube channel of OIA UAD. So we allow you to invite your friends to watch this event on OIA UAD YouTube channel. Before we come to the end of the virtual event, we would like to express zillion of thanks to the President and Vice Presidents of Technological Institute of the Philippines and the following faculty member as well. From Computer or Informatics Engineering, Engineer Martes D.S. Nipas, Engineer Alonica R. Villanueva, Engineer Roman M. Richard. From Industrial Engineering, Engineer Ricardo P. Rabang, Engineer Janina Ellis A. Reyes, Engineer Richard A. Abayhon, Engineer Peter B. Duran, Engineer JPT Tenirif, Engineer Ma Theodora E. Guiteres, and special thanks to Rector and Vice Rector of Universitas Ahmad Dahlan and Industrial Technology Faculty of Universitas Ahmad Dahlan members. Bapak Sunardi PhD, Ibu Sri Winarti, Ibu Nur Rohmah, Ibu Utami Ningsih Linarti, Pak Miko, Bu Hayati, Pak Fajri, Pak Guntur, Pak Faisal, and many other lecturers of Industrial Technology Faculty of Universitas Ahmad Dahlan, and also the students of TIP and UAD. Thank you very much for the hard and smart work and the full support within these 2 weeks. Hence, the virtual event runs well till the closing ceremony today. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a great and wonderful day with all of you. We do hope that you enjoy the virtual course and the closing ceremony as well. Hope that we are able to continue this great collaboration in SEA-TVET and other partnership and teamwork as well. We expect that the implementation of our collaboration and partnership can be done physically in the Philippines or in Indonesia. Once again, thank you for joining this beautiful and unforgettable event. Hope we will meet in person to enjoy and experience the culture of Yogyakarta in real life. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salamat and mahal kita. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the pleasure.
Very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone, and congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you to our friends, UAD.
Thank you.